The proven way to overcome bloating. Bloating is something that I've heard a lot of people complain about. It's almost like it's become a standard condition, as if it has become normal to feel bloated all the time. I myself have struggled with bloating. As a result, I've dug into this area of study to better understand how to treat myself. It turns out that most of us struggle with bloating because of the damage that we inflict on our own digestive systems. The modern day world offers up plenty of advances in science, but it comes at the cost of plenty of health dangers too. As an example, industrial agriculture provides food for large populations, but does so using dangerous pesticides that inflict harm on our bodies. Same goes for modern plastic packaging methods, pollution, and chronic stress. These new age issues are compounding our digestive issues. I'll outline how these things cause harm and how we can begin to combat bloating below. Causes of bloating. At its core, bloating is usually caused by an imbalance of bacteria living in our gut. There are trillions of bacteria living in the gut which help us to digest the food that we eat. The food that we eat feeds them, and in turn, they provide us with the resulting fuel. Unfortunately, through poor diet, harmful chemicals, antibiotics, and chronic stress, the balance of these bacteria can become unfavorable. This is what is called bacterial dysbiosis, a very common condition in the modern world which manifests in a few different symptoms: bloating, gas, diarrhea or constipation, anxiety, troubles focusing, acne. You may be surprised to learn that the gut is actually linked to the brain in ways that science is just beginning to understand. For this reason, the importance of maintaining this balance goes beyond just bloating. Identifying the culprits. There are a few groups of carbohydrates that cause bloating, gas, and/or cramping. These groups are known as FODMAPs. The acronym breaks down as follows: F for fermentable, O for oligosaccharides, D for disaccharides, M for monosaccharides, A for and, P for polyols. Each of these groups contain food items that have the potential to cause bloating and gas in some people. Depending on the type of dysbiosis in the gut, different groups might be the cause of different issues. Combating bloating through elimination. When you look at a list of FODMAPs, you would be surprised to find that a lot of healthy foods are on there. My thinking has always been, should I really be content with the fact that I can't eat these healthy foods? There must be something wrong if the elimination of these foods brings me relief. You'll find that removing these foods from your diet will likely relieve symptoms of bloating. However, I'm not of the opinion that this should be permanent. There are things that we can do to restore our natural abilities to digest. That doesn't mean that elimination won't be necessary, though. In the beginning, it's good to remove all FODMAPs and slowly reintroduce them back one by one to see which of the FODMAPs actually causes issues. It could be all of them, it could be one of them. Understanding this will provide relief as you work to fix the underlying problem. Eliminating the root cause. As discussed above, at the root of bloating is bacterial dysbiosis or an imbalance in the gut. So to fix the issue, we simply fix the balance. I've written about this process in detail before. In summary, the steps are as follows. 1. Eliminate FODMAPs, with the exception, of course, of antimicrobials like garlic, ginger, or onion. 2. Weeding. Eliminate the bad weeds in the garden. Using antimicrobials like oregano, thyme, garlic, cayenne, we kill the bad bacteria in the gut. 3. Seeding. Begin taking probiotics. Plant the seeds of the new good bacteria by taking supplements or eating fermented foods. 4. Feeding. Add prebiotics into your diet. This includes FODMAPs and other dietary fiber sources. Doing this slowly will help to change the balance. Once this happens, good dietary habits will slowly have the gut back in order. Good dietary habits include foods which are high in fiber, healthy fats, omega-3s, and smaller portion sizes. Conclusion. At the core of a lot of our health issues is our gut bacteria. Bloating is a big one. The trouble with our gut bacteria is that it takes more than just good habits to fix. In this case, significant damage requires significant correction. An imbalanced gut is like a garden of weeds. The weeds not only begin to take up the entire garden, they also grow where they're not supposed to grow. Bad bacteria are similar in that they leave no room for the right bacteria to grow. That's why a weeding phase is necessary. At this point, we're just creating space for the right bacteria. Once there's space, we begin the seeding phase, where we plant these new good bacteria. We maintain them with prebiotics and fiber, which are similar to fertilizer in a garden. With the balance improved, good dietary habits will help to maintain the balance. This new balance provides the right formula for proper digestion and reduced bloating. If you enjoyed this article, you can find more like it at www.banafit.com. That's www.banafit.com.